Welcome to this special conversation on the Coop. My pleasure to be joined by Trinity's head coach of men's ice hockey, Matt Greason. Matt, congratulations on another NESCAC title, and also congratulations on the first round bye in the NCAA tournament.
Thanks, Drew. Yeah, it was a special weekend at home here in front of a great crowd. We really played a good weekend of hockey. Minimal blips there, but yesterday was a special day, start to finish. I thought that was the most complete effort we've had in quite a while in terms of how hard we played with all four lines, our defensive structure. It was a good day. It was a good day.
Talk about this group. You're up to 23 wins on the year, and one of the tragic things of Division III hockey is there are only a very few at-large berths of the NCAA tournament. So there's almost no margin for error as a team going through the season, but your team was able to win 16 out of 18 games in the regular season in conference play and then sweep through the NESCAC tournament. What separates this group to be able to maintain that consistency?
I mentioned it in the past where we erred a little last year in the NESCAC quarterfinals, and that was a really difficult lesson to learn. And most everybody who was in the room this weekend was in the room last year and had to suffer through that, and the guys who weren't learned that lesson from the guys that were. And so I think that consistency and the understanding of how quickly it can come to an end if you don't arrive every day with a great attitude, a great work ethic, and detail for what you're doing out there. So we had that pretty consistently throughout the year. Of course, in the course of a long winter, it's never perfect, but certainly we were a little more consistent this year than we've been in years past, and that led to some good stuff.
Getting through to yesterday's final, it's now the seventh time in the last 8 tournaments where your team's gotten to that final game. And what do you say to your team in those moments? But also, you've got a large class of seniors. What do they say to each other about making sure they come to play in those championship moments?
I think where we shifted gears a little bit after the quarterfinals is we just really made it about us and what we're doing out there. I think we spent a little too much time on our pre-scout in the quarterfinals, and that changed who we were and frankly why we didn't play a great game in the quarterfinals. And then we turned it back to it's all about our identity, our impact on the game, what we do. And I think that resonates with this group because they believe in themselves and they don't want to veer from what we do makes us successful because of somebody else. They want to do what we do and do it well, and we believe that works. And we got back to that this weekend, so that was nice.
So now something completely out of the ordinary. You get a week off, which you're not used to having after break, certainly. So Trinity is one of 3 teams that gets a first-round bye. You'll await the winner of a game coming up this Saturday between Endicott and Elmira. How do you kind of shift that mindset, keep the team both fresh, but also let a few of those bumps and bruises heal?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy about the bye. I think this team has some bumps and bruises, as you said, that really need some time to relax, and we'll have a good week of practice here. It won't be overly taxing, but it'll be enough to get the blades wet and stay fresh. And then next week we'll zero in on our opponent and get them compete back up and hopefully press the right buttons here in the next 10 days, 12 days before we have to lace up the game jerseys here.
And several weeks ago in a private conversation that we had, I kind of jokingly said to you that this might be the last bus trip, long bus trip, when you were doing one of the conference back-to-backs. So your team hasn't left Connecticut in a while, and now knows that you're playing a home quarterfinal to play potentially in a home Frozen Four, which will be hosted at the Capel Center March 21-23. Just allow that to process for a second. What's your reaction there?
I mean, I go back to a conversation we had a few years ago when we got the bid, and you kind of in jest said, now go get a team that can get you there. And I didn't take it in jest. I took it very seriously, and hopefully we have that. And so we have an opportunity that very few teams in the country have to have a Final Four at our home rink that we're participating in. But we know that in order to get there, we're going to have to play our best game of the year against our best opponent of the year. Everybody who's in now is good, is very good, and will present a huge set of issues that we haven't seen in a long time. So that'll be the challenge, and hopefully we're up for it, and we'll find a way to be here at the very end.
Well, congratulations on a great season to this point. We look forward to seeing you in the NCAA tournament in a few weeks.
All right, good stuff. Thank you.
That'll do it for this special conversation of the Coop. For all the latest news, scores, and schedules, go to bantamsports.com. Follow us on social at Bantam Sports. Until next time.